This is the Four-Man Rush. Speaking of energy, this team is going to need to bring that energy when they go up against the GOAT this coming Sunday in old Tampa of the Bay. It's going to be interesting. Now, I mean, people are talking smack about the Bucs because they got smacked in the mouth Sunday, but you know, I'm not gonna just dismiss Tom freaking Brady, bro. I mean, if we can't get a pass rush on Tom Brady with this young secondary, I don't know. The Tampa Bay got some decent receivers, man. They got some decent ones. So, but anyway, so let's talk about the preview for this Bucks Panthers game Sunday on Fox, I believe, 1 p.m. down in the old Tampa. Jadarius.
Yeah. So offensively, Tampa has a ton of weapons, from tight end to wide receiver, even the running backs. They have Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. Those guys are no slouches. So, as you mentioned, man, they gave up 3 sacks against the Saints. The Saints have a good defensive line, but I believe that based on what we've seen, we can have confidence in attacking and trying to get our pass rushes going here. Because if you let Tom Brady sit back and throw all game, he's going to kill you. So it's going to be extremely important defensively to get after that quarterback.
Right on. That is the core of the whole game plan right there, man. Stop Tom, right? Kev.
I've been wanting to say that, while everybody, been on the hype of the Bucks, I still stand by, and I saw enough from what I watched Sunday to know that, we can get work in the trenches on these guys. I felt like that even with the additions and things like that. And Larry, you can touch on the guy. I know you scouted him real good. That the one they drafted to play their tackle position works or whatever. I definitely see opportunity. I'm just looking at what the Saints was able to do. 7 quarterback hits, 5 passes defended, 5 tackle for losses, 3 sacks. They was getting at it, and everybody know that Brady, throws the ball quick. So that's a shout out to to their defensive scheme and plan. How they played. So I see opportunities for us to really put up some numbers and to really affect the game from the inside out this time in the trenches. And I think the opportunity is there. I just believe that, hey, you win the trenches, you set the tone for the entire game, and it makes the job easier for the skilled players, not in offensive but defensive as well, because the defensive line is setting the tone. Linebackers are running free, making plays. Defensive backs can, jump routes. So definitely the opportunities are there for everybody to get right and get back in the win column. And I would love for the Panthers to keep their current win streak against Tom Brady going. And so he's caught smoke the last few times he done played against us. So we got to let him know that the smoke still exists no matter who's here. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Right on. Larry.
Yeah, I'm going to be brief because I'm now on the clock. But to be brutally honest with you, I have the same optimism as Kevin and JD. Like, we can go out and win this football game, but I'm also a realist. I know how to beat Tom Brady. Each of the times we beat him in the past, we put pressure on him. We put him on his back. He's 43 years old. You got to hit him. Our D-line hasn't shown that they can do that yet. So I got to be reserved a little bit, because they have to show me that they can get after the quarterback first, because I believe that that's the key to the game. Get after him, you get a W. So I'm keeping it brief with that because I got to go, guys. But if we can't get pressure on the quarterback and we didn't learn anything from this film this past week, it's going to be a long day. I'm just being honest with you.
Right on. Appreciate you, Larry. Appreciate you, man.
We'll catch you in the chat, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Larry, ladies and gentlemen, coming in from the OJOB, man. That's dedication right there. I like that. I like that. So from the offensive side of the ball, what do you think we could put up points on this team? What was the Tampa Bay defense looking like? Jadarius.
A lot of tackles for loss, actually.
Oh, really?
So they get penetration, Levante David. Their defense is pretty fast. So for us, I believe it'll be important to get our guys out in space. And when the defense offers us up some zones we can sit down in, like DJ had a play there where he could pick up a third down, I believe, if he sits down in that zone. That's going to be extremely critical. But only one sack on the day. So we'll see if we can keep that no sack streak going. But this defense matches up well on the D line against our interior offensive line where they got Ndamukong Suh, it's Pierre Paul. So it's gonna be a tough day. But these kind of tests early in the season kind of let you know, especially from games like we just watched, how the rest of the season is going to go. So it's going to be a learning experience, I believe, by looking at the depth chart and how much talent they have on defense. But I'm confident in our offense's ability to move the rock now. As we saw from last game, Teddy is extremely surgical when he needs to be, and he's more than happy to take the shot when he needs to. And we have the speed to go out there and make plays. So I believe it's going to be a nice test. And hopefully our offense can keep this streak of scoring when we take the field going.
I know, man. Yeah, I remember last year that D-line gave our O-line some fits, boy. They stout. Kev, what you think about the offense, man? How we going to put up points on this Tampa Bay defense?
Yeah, well, the key for me is blocking. You know, we were just talking about the defense last year. It was just one person. It was Shaquille Barrett versus Darrell Williams last year. That was pretty much the beginning and the end right there. He got that man the franchise tag paid.
God.
All he had to do was turn on that Thursday night highlight session that he put on. What he had, like 3.5, 4 sacks that game.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro,
just snatching change like Debo, bro. Like it wasn't even, man. I'm looking against, you know, the Saints. All he had was 3 tackles, no sacks, no quarterback hits, 1 pass defended. So, you know, hey,
wow,
yeah. So you know, he probably chomping at the bit, you know, thinking that he's gonna get right like he did last year. But overall, yeah. The matchup I got to see, and y'all may laugh, but, you know, I got to see Matt Paradis versus Vita Vea on the inside.
Ooh. Payback, huh?
A bit payback because in London, Paradis went back at him and gave him that work, and I like that. So that let me know it's in him to be able to handle it. Now, I'm not naive to think that he can single block that man the whole time. But when the time is needed, you know, he can give him that, you know, he can give it back as much as he give. If Paradis can neutralize and just keep Vita Vea occupied to not be pushed back into the pocket into Bridgewater, that's gonna give us a hell of a chance. That interior pressure. Here, Suh, I'm not saying that Suh's not capable, but he's not that intimidator that he used to be. You know, you know, he's not that guy that was up in Detroit terrorizing folks like he used to. Now, don't get me wrong, he'll have his moments if you let him, but he's not someone I'm too overly worried about. But you know, like Jadarius said, I mean, wow, they had 11 tackles for losses. I mean, they coming behind the line, so this would be a game where I would expect that with them keying on McCaffrey, that play action will be huge. If we can catch him. I still think that their secondary can be exploited. I see opportunities that our tight ends they can take advantage. I mean, don't get me wrong, Levante David and and Devin White, who's in his second year, are definitely studs. But there's going to be opportunities there. So again, can we take advantage of the moments when they present themselves? That's what it's going to come down to if we're going to win this game. Opportunities are going to be there, but are we going to be good enough to take advantage? After a certain point, saying that we're young is not going to fly.
No.
You're a professional. You're getting 6 figures in your account right after this game is over. Bingo. Some 7, depending on who you are. So
facts.
I don't want to hear nothing about young. After a while, them training wheels got to slowly start coming off, and you got to execute. It's the same game we've been playing as kids. But I know we're not the Saints, but I saw enough to where I feel like what was looking like a blowout a month ago, I think we can spoil the home opener for the Bucs. I really do. If we take advantage of the opportunities, if we, don't shoot our big toe off like we on Harlem Nights, I think we can. I think we can sneak one out of there, man. I really do. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Panthers 27, Bucs 23.
There you go. Your first prediction, ladies and gentlemen. 27-23 Panthers. I can see that. I can see that. Do you want to give a heads up kind of a prediction on there, Jadarius?
Oh man, let's see. I won't do a score prediction. I'll do stat prediction.
Okay.
McCaffrey gets his first 100-yard game of the season. And the reason why I'll say that is because I can see our offensive line being in a dogfight, but I can also see their edges getting a little anxious because Teddy's getting the ball out fast and they'll over pursue.
Mm-hmm.
If McCaffrey gets into a lane off broken contain, you can say sayonara. So I'll say that. We'll probably score, I'll say we'll score 23 points. Mm-hmm. Right around 23, 20, 26 points.
Okay.
Right. And I'll say they'll score maybe, I'm going to say 27. I see another tough game. And it's going to come down to the wire, in my opinion, again. Mm-hmm. And if we show our youth again, it'll be a little frustrating. But if you can get those out the way early and often, it's possible.
Build.
Yep, the build. Momentum will swing at the end of the season. And a lot of our young guys are going to year 2, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, this is the time. This is the time for growth, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you don't make professional studs overnight. And if our defensive line can show up and Burns and Brown have a decent game and KK starts becoming KK again, we might be all right. What was that gentleman's name of the other D lineman? The Weatherly, is that his name?
Yep, Stephen Weatherly.
That kid was all over the place now. I like he had some flashes. He was doing his thing a little bit. So if our D line can get after Tom, I like our chances. But if Tom has time to pick apart our secondary, I don't think we have the personnel to keep up with that receiving core and that kind of a quarterback. But seeing Chan match up with Gronk, that's going to be an interesting matchup as well. I like to see that. But stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Them darn conference games, boy, I tell you. Oof. Eesh. What division game? Excuse me. But yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the situation right now. We've given you all you need to know about the post game and the upcoming game. Now, folks, I don't know if you guys have learned about this yet, but we're going to start doing a 4-Man Rush post game immediately after the game. That's right. When that last whistle blows and they're doing their interviews, we're gonna be setting up and doing our little our podcast, not podcast actually. This is gonna be a live stream show to our YouTube channel, on a post game kind of tip. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We're gonna try to do that this upcoming Sunday. I'm guessing what do we go at, like 6, Kevin? Is that what we was looking at? 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock ish.
Yeah, I was thinking about 6 or 7. The game is usually over at the 4. Give yourself a couple of hours, kind of gather. Give us a chance to kind of look over some things. Catch a few highlights. And I don't know if anyone maybe had the option of recording. Just so we can just have some insight. So about 6 or 7 would be just fine. With that, sometime now we'll definitely announce it on the page. Definitely, I'll say at least by Saturday, Tim? You think we should know for sure by then?
Yeah,
Friday or Saturday this week?
Definitely Saturday. We'll know for sure on Saturday, and we'll put it out there on our social media platforms. Let you guys know for sure. But yeah, 6:30ish, 7 probably be perfect. Yeah,
7 at the latest.
At the latest, yeah, because we got now there's some more football going on now. I don't know about y'all. I like to watch the football.
Yeah, somebody might have to see a man about a mule.
All right now. All right, Panther fans. So you guys have any parting shots?
Shout out to Rasul Douglas.
Shout out to Rasul Douglas. That's what's up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give my own personal shout outs to our very own Jadarius. He started dropping his blogs on the Panthers website. Yeah. I want everybody to get to know this young man. He's very knowledgeable. He's young, but he's ready.
Right.
And I just like the fact of how much he studies the film and how he breaks it down and explains it. He tells it like it is, and check it out on the 4-Man Rush website. It's Justifications with Jadarius, and it's his articles that he breaks down and writes. You folks definitely check it out. There's some definitely good material and a good layout here. And I just want to say that on behalf of the 4-Man Rush that I just want to thank all of our fans that stepped through us to get to this point. We know that when we had to take a little hiatus because it wasn't football news out there, we didn't want to give y'all fluff, material. So we're glad that we stood pat and rode with that, and we just want to appreciate, let you know that we appreciate you guys for standing by us, and we're not going to disappoint you. And we definitely got things in the working that we're not speaking on at this point. We just know that we grinding and we got some things that's ready to roll down the pipe.
Right on, man. Right on. Yeah, good luck, Jadarius, man, with your blogs, man. Get some great content. Great content. No doubt.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Panther fans. Once again, thanks to you all for listening and joining us for the 4-Man Rush podcast. If you were enjoying this on the YouTube, thank you for watching. Please be sure to follow us on our social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our YouTube channel. And just be on the lookout. Like Kevin said, man, we have some stuff cooking up, folks. Our post game is gonna be lit because it's gonna be raw. Because we just got finished watching the game, and I man, a lot of you guys haven't watched a game with us, but I know from the way that we be communicating on the chat and all that other stuff during the game, man, folks, that post game is gonna be lit, Jack. It's woof. Precision personified. Real talk. We're gonna have the box score. We're gonna have our own notes and what we've seen and things of that nature, man. And then you guys can cross-check what we dropped on you after the game on Monday with the pundits and all the other good stuff. And you'll probably realize that they still can't touch the 4-Man Rush. I'm just saying. All right, so Whether you are having a great morning, afternoon, or evening while listening to this podcast, we hope you stay safe. We hope you get through this COVID situation, which is still around, mind you. And, be on the lookout and enjoy the content, folks. We're here for you. So on behalf of Kevin and Jadarius and Larry and the whole 4-Man Rush crew, take care of yourselves, love each other, pet your dog, wash your cat, and as always, keep pounding. That's a clear.
Yeah, boy.
Bruh, this post game thing y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I'm a cuss.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Boy, that's gonna be so much raw emotion.
All right, bruh, I'm telling you.
Hey, don't fuck around and let us win. Don't you fuck around and let us win it.
Well, we thought we put up a 40 burger, boy. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Hey, shit, 40 water.
Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man.
Good for it.
That's what's good, man. Yeah, you gotta stick around for that, Jay. You gotta be on that. You gotta be on that post game, bro. I like to get everybody on here for that post game.
Yeah, I mean, I know Larry said he could be there. I know Will will be there.
Yeah.
Jay, do you have any Sunday plans around that time, 6, 7-ish?
I might be at the beach, but I can hop on the balcony and do these things myself.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Well, look, take your mic with you, man.
Take your mic with you now.
Facts. I got you. Nah, I'm gonna bring back. Nah, I'm playing. Bring back the little AirPods. I'm gonna sound like the
Boy, you been.
I'm just taking time to really let it breathe. So baby, just chill. Yeah. She love it. We out in public and we can just chill with my partners, and we can go back to my crib and just chill under covers and do we call me and you lovers.
The 4-Man Rush is brought to you by the love and respect of and for the Carolina Panthers and Carolina Panther fans everywhere. Keep pounding. The 4-Man Rush is a non-affiliate of the Carolina Panther organization. All thoughts, assessments, and content of this podcast is directly related to the 4-Man Rush exclusively. Thank you.